Today in The Sims 4, we are building the perfect family home. And by perfect family home, I don't mean the family has X amount of kids, a dog, a cat, and a unicorn. Perfect looks different to everyone, especially when it comes to family. This build will have everything the family will need to hopefully live a happy and fulfilling life with potential for good gameplay as well. Quick disclaimer, I am part of the EA Creator Network and I have been gifted a small amount of packs in this video. However, all opinions are 100% my own and I will always speak my mind. So we're just gonna be building here in Newcrest. Oh my gosh, there's a rainbow! Happy Pride Month, everybody. So let's start off with our shell, and I want this to be big enough for not only multiple bedrooms, but for multiple skill rooms as well. We also recently got 2 new kits in The Sims 4. We got the Cozy Bistro kit and the Riviera Retreat kit, so I want to take a look at those today. I think we'll have 2 levels going on, and I'm also planning on doing a basement level. We'll maybe do some bump outs here for windows, and I also like to bring those along to the back too. Alright, so here's what I came up with for our shell. I've raised it up on a foundation, and we're gonna have a couple balcony spaces here as well. So I'm just using half walls for those right now. So just using the same half wall height at the back too. And for our roofing, I want to do something fun with it. Like I want to do a cool roofing feature. So maybe we'll start off just with a hipped roof and bringing it all the way across to about there. We're gonna use gabled roof pieces for these end parts here. So just adjusting them to cover that side. And I'm also going to extend those along the back as well. So this one can go all the way to the back. I think we'll add another gabled roof here too. So it's coming out the sides. For these window bump outs, we're going to use half gabled roof pieces. And I'm just going to adjust them so they're going to be hiding in the bigger roof piece that we made. I like to bring in the adjusters on these. Maybe we can leave a little bit of overhang, but I'm just going to copy that and paste it along all 4 of the bump outs that we made. And then on this little bump out to the side, this is where we can do our fun roofing feature. So I'm again going to take a half gabled roof piece. I'm gonna cover it onto this side part here. We're gonna try and make one of those swoopy roofs, like the sloped roofs. So holding shift on my keyboard, I'm bringing in that top adjuster, and that'll make sure that I don't bring in that bottom one as well. And then holding alt on my keyboard, I'm gonna lower this piece down so it's going to match the slope of the other one. Holding alt gives you more control to move it around versus when you don't, it kind of clicks to a grid. And I'm gonna bring this out so it matches the length of the other one as well. And then once we have it connected on there pretty nicely, I'm gonna go shift C on my keyboard, which brings out more adjusters for the curvature of the roof, and I'm just gonna hold alt again to bring them down until it looks like a nice curve going on. Adding the trim is the true test to see if we did it right. And there we go, we can add our roof paint, and I might actually bring the height of everything up a little too. All right, let's check out some of the new wallpapers that came with those new kits. I was looking at this one, the cobblestone wallpaper earlier, and look how pretty this is. Hold on, let me get some foundation paint on there. I am a huge fan of this wallpaper. I really like the weathered old look. Here it is in different swatches. I'm a big fan of this wallpaper. I'm going to use that a lot. So for now, I'm using that on the entire thing, but I'm also going to go in with another wallpaper just as something secondary. So this will go along like the balconies, maybe along this side part too. We're just doing this so the wallpaper isn't so one-dimensional. The sloped roof section of the house is where we're going to have the entries. So I'm going to just build out a patio. I'm using a fence from high school years to do it, and this way we can also have something holding up our roof. So I'm using columns here from Horse Ranch. I'm gonna draw a wall underneath just so that I can add spandrels there as well. My stone here is going to be from Journey to Batu. We'll add some stairs here, and this high school years fence doesn't have a railing, so whenever it doesn't, I kind of just make my own. It doesn't go all the way down, but at least there's something there. Okay, next let's start on windows and doors, and I don't think we got any new ones. Oh, we did. These are definitely more so for a restaurant, I would think, with the pattern in there. These are from the Cozy Bistro kit, but they are cute and they do come in some nice swatches. I really like the red here, and I like that green too. Ooh, these doors are nice. I love when they do that opened doorway look. They've been doing that a lot in recent years and I'm into it. Yeah, again, these are definitely meant for restaurants, but very nice. And we got a, ooh, I really like this archway. This one is from the Riviera kit, which is more of a pool poolside like kind of thing. We'll come back to that, but I'm thinking for my front door, I really like this one from Seasons. For my front windows, I'm using these ones from the Industrial Loft Kit. There is also a very nice version of this in base game. But then for the rest of my windows, I'm gonna go with this gray here from Snowy Escape. I'm gonna layer two of them together here on the bottom, and then up top we'll have one. And Snowy Escape is good for having other variations of their same windows, so I'm gonna add two of those on the front here as well. These ones are perfect for like the side of the house. I like using them in bathrooms or garages. And then whatever I did in the front here, I'm gonna bring these around and just kind of mimic the same thing in the back. Same as these arched windows, I feel like this is a really cool feature. We're gonna do the same thing with the fence that I did in the front. I'm just gonna bring that out and add the columns to hold up that roof piece. And this is where we can add some side doors from Cats and Dogs. I also like this version from Cats and Dogs. We can use that on our balconies. And I think over here, this little room will maybe be like a storage area, or I don't know, we can make some kind of cool little like garage situation with no car. I'm adding some trim only along this front part because I don't really want to take away from that like big towering feature here. Instead, we're gonna add a couple awnings here from Seasons. I'm just shrinking them down and I'm gonna put them on top of the Snowy Escape windows that we've added. I'm also just gonna go up top and build two tall rooms. I'm gonna take a half wall that is higher in height and we're gonna build on top of those. These are going to be like our makeshift chimneys. We'll use some base game brick on those, and I like to just hide a chimney in there and we just raise it up. So we're just gonna use Alt-9 on my keyboard. By the way, some people get confused on the controls that I use. I use my controls with the Sims 3 camera turned on. And when you don't use the Sims 3 camera turned on, you can raise it up using just 9 and 0. But for every single one of my build videos since the beginning, Sims 3 camera has been turned on. I can't play without it. All right, now that we've got all of our essential items, I'm gonna start working on the backyard. I'm just gonna use a base game fence to section off the yard. And actually, let's bring this back deck out a little more so we can do like a dining space up there or something fun there as well. And I'm also gonna build a pool here so we can look at that pool kit. So this is the Riviera Retreat Kit, and the first thing I'm noticing is the stepping stones. If you guys watch my channel, you know I am a huge fan of landscaping in The Sims 4, and the first thing I always look for when we get new packs is the landscaping stuff. This is huge because for the longest time up until now, we had to use these debug base game stones to manually make our own stone paths, but now we don't have to do that. We can use these ones, and it's nice because it's one of those objects that has like different versions of the same swatch hidden underneath it, and you can rotate them to get even more variation. This is so simple, but it's such a big win for me. Also, like these rocks, finally, these are bigger than the ones that we had in base game. And under the fountain category, we have rocks with waterfalls. Look how cute those are. Look at them go in live mode. There's also some really pretty stone trim that goes around pools. And there's this one, which is more of like a colorful tiled look. I don't normally care for kits like at all, but I really like this Riviera one. We got some cute new floaties I'm gonna add. We have new pool features like ladders and pool lights. I think these are pool lights. Yeah, I guess we're gonna put these in our pool. They could very well not be pool lights, but wouldn't be the first time I've made a stupid mistake here, and it won't be the last. Let's bring the flooring out. So I'm gonna wrap it around this pool area. And what if we built a pool house? Like one with a shower in it or something, or like a place where you could get changed. Just something really simple, like maybe I'll add a front part there and that's it. With like the most basic tiny roofing you've ever seen. Maybe we'll do some metal roofing. These actually always sketched me out. I hated anytime you were like swimming at someone's house and they were like, oh yeah, just get changed in the pool shed. Like I just never felt like secure in there. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Those windows that I added probably don't help. Oh, these loungers are nice too. And they come in some really pretty swatches. I like this green one. There's also a super cute matching table with an umbrella. There's also this here, which is a towel rack. I think I'm gonna put that in my pool house. I changed my windows because I actually do want to put a shower in here with some robes hanging up. And we can add pool supplies like this pool rescue equipment and maybe a little chair in here too. We also got a new fire pit, which I'm gonna add, but I'm adding more like family friendly chairs. I like these dog ones from the Little Campers kit. We can change up the swatches on these. I also love this new plant. I think I'm gonna add that outside by my doors. And let's make a big dining space outside. I think I'm gonna use this dining table here from Seasons, along with the new Riviera Retreat chairs. And there's this little like lemon tray, which is so cute, so summery. We're gonna put that on top of my dining table. I'm also gonna add a barbecue over here. Underneath we can add a rug from Eco Lifestyle. And then I want to add more kids stuff. So I'm thinking we add this swing set here. This is also from the Little Campers kit. We're gonna have multiple kids living here too. I don't know how many. It's gonna depend really on like how many bedrooms we can get, but I'm planning on doing at least a couple kids and maybe a toddler. So underneath this swing set, I'm gonna add this terrain paint from Island Living. And this is so cute because kids can actually play in the sand. Like they can build sand sculptures and stuff, and you can also do it with the base game one. So we have everything added that we need. I'm gonna fill everything in with landscaping and I'll show you when I'm done. So this is how our perfect family home turned out on the outside. For the landscaping, I used different variations of those new rocks. I added a pond over here with the ability to fish in it. And look at Miss Crumblebottom eyeing my house. And this Sim just walking down the street. I love just getting random shots, just pausing the game. Anyway, up on the top balcony here, I added some logic skill activities. So we have the chess table, we have the telescope. At the front here, I added an outdoor library. One of my favorite things to do is read outside, so I gave them a book space. So that is the front, and then in the back, I tied everything together with the landscaping. There's so much room for activities here. The lounging, the pool, we've got the fire pit here, there's a dining table, the barbecue. We also have our like jungle gym area, and I added a water balloon bucket. And then in the back, I also added the tree fort, which is like barely on the lot, but will still be functional. And then on this top balcony, I started using some of the cozy bistro items, which we're gonna look at more when we go inside. But that is the monster exterior here done. She is such a hater. Like, what is your deal? Anyway, we've also got a layout. So we have our front entry area here. This is going to be our living room. We're gonna have a bathroom here, kitchen and dining. We'll have an office, a seating area, and this will be a playroom for the kids. This is an outdoor storage section, which I might turn into a game room. Then upstairs, we have our hallway. We're gonna have two bedrooms here, and a bathroom. And we're also going to have a small basement level with a bathroom as well. Okay, let's start here near the entry. I'm actually gonna section this part off here with a half wall. Since this is like a side door area, I'm thinking we could put laundry there maybe. Like we can stack it here. Maybe we can add some counters. These are from For Rent. And then Eco Lifestyle has this super cozy shelf with like pillows and blankets. My whole thing when I build family homes is they have to be cozy. And to portray that, I'm always adding things like pillow and blanket clutter. So we're gonna see a lot of that. I'm also gonna add some laundry clutter. Why am I starting off with laundry? This is like the most boring room in the house. Okay, let's go somewhere else. I think for my main room for flooring, I'm gonna use this wood from Cats and Dogs. And I'm also gonna bring that up into the top floor and some of the bedrooms. The Cozy Bistro kit also came with some new wallpapers. Let me check them out. Okay, so they have this like pattern on them. I really like this too, actually. There's a more neutral swatch here. Here are just some of the new swatches. I am so into that green. I'm a big fan of the dark green lately, but I'm also into this more neutral one too. The Riviera kit has this new tile, which I feel like you could put in pools, but it also would be really pretty for bathrooms. There's matching flooring that comes with it, same idea. And then the Bistro kit has this one. I'm also super into this as well. It does kind of look like it has the grid on, but it doesn't. Let's start working on this living room. I wanted it to be here just because those windows are going to be such a nice accent in here. So I'm going to use a fireplace from Vampires. We'll do a TV on top of there. And I actually haven't used these curtains from Dream Home Decorator in a while. And then there's this matching Dream Home Decorator rug, which we can size up. And for the chairs, I'm going to go with these ones from Horse Ranch. Then we can go with the matching couch. And then I think I'm actually going to use this coffee table here from the movie Hangout Stuff Pack. We'll add a lamp here from Cats and Dogs. And we're going to have kids here, so I can't forget to add a toy box. By the way, in my last video, I mentioned the reward system that was coming. And in that video, I found these pillows. Apparently, there's a glitch right now in The Sims 4 where if you toggle on all of the color filters, you'll unlock those rewards without actually unlocking them. So here's some base game pillows that I kind of just found. I don't know how long this is gonna last, by the way, so you didn't hear it from me. I'm gonna add just a little bit more decor in here, including these poofs by the coffee table from Dream Home Decorator. So far, here's our living room. Super cute and cozy with those poofs by the fireplace. We have this little memory box that I added, some book clutter on there, and this probably won't be the only seating area either. But behind it near the door, I'm gonna add this big bookshelf. We can also do a stand-up mirror, an ottoman that matches our poofs, and then I'm also just gonna add some backpacks near the door, including this adorable little sheepy one. All right, front entry's coming along. I also added added some more like outdoor clutter near the laundry room, let's start working on our kitchen. This is a massive kitchen. We probably have room for multiple appliances. So I'm adding 2 fridges. I also think I'm gonna do counters from Dream Home Decorator. We'll keep the kitchen and living room with this like blue color scheme we're going for, and then we'll switch it up later. So for consistency, we can bring these curtains in. We'll just do matching cabinets, but we can do some of the big ones like this. And we for sure have room for an island here too. I'm gonna use these base game bar stools in this like maroon kind of color. We can do our sink here, I guess oven here, and maybe our stovetop can be like on this side with our dishwasher underneath it. Okay, now that we have that stuff, let's take a look at the cozy bistro kit in The Sims 4. This one's good because it can be made for like community lots, like a coffee shop or a restaurant. We got this really cute new coffee maker and also some pretty new art. I love this style, and these big bar backs. These are cute. They're super detailed. The swatches are really pretty, and I like that they have built-in clutter with them as well. I think I'm actually going to bring these into the back here. I'm still gonna do a whole dining room and everything, but this could be like a wine room, or like if they have company over for a cocktail, or maybe it could just be a reading room. We could make it cozy with like these little chairs, some of the base game pillows on them, and then one of the cozy bistro tables. And then we just fill this up with all of the wine clutter. I do wish these wine bottles came in different swatches, because like I don't feel like people have like a million of the same water bottle in stock. Maybe they do, I don't. I like all different kinds of wine, but I don't know, I feel like something like this is kind of fun, and I wouldn't normally include this probably, but since we got this new kit, I really wanted to try out a little wine room. Okay, back to the task at hand. I'm really jumping around today, sorry about that. I'm just so excited for more kits. So at the dining table, I'm keeping with this Dream Home Decorator pinky purple for the last time, but there is going to be a toddler in the house, so we can't forget about our high chair. Maybe 2 in case they have a friend. I'm gonna add a couple trash cans over here. I love the family bulletin board for family homes in The Sims 4. Okay, so here we have our kitchen. Not only do we have an oven, but we also have a pizza oven, courtesy of the Home Chef Hustle stuff pack. Our trash cans, I added some aprons on the walls, some wine bottles. On our dining table, I added this cute centerpiece, which has like a tiny menu on it, but I think it's adorable. It has like these champagne glasses and a little flower. I added a hutch over to the side from cats and dogs. And I also just added a couple more plants and some more clutter on here, including a stereo. And that's that for our sitting area / wine room. Moving on to the left here, I wanted to build an office, and I added this door so that hopefully they could maybe like drown out the sound of the rest of the house. It'll be like a little office retreat, so maybe this sim works from home. And I think for my desk, I'm gonna try and use this one from the Crystal Creation stuff pack. We'll add one of the most expensive computers on there, and I was thinking about adding a chair or 2 here with the blankets on it from Snowy Escape. I think I can do an office chair from high school years. We got a cute cozy lamp, and since I've been using Dream Home Decorator so much, what if the sim is an interior designer, or maybe they're an architect or something along those lines? So I'm just adding this here with all the like blueprints and color palettes on it. We could also probably do just some cute family photos in here. And there we go, we have a cozy home office with the bookshelves behind and ever so conveniently located beside the wine room. Also beside the wine room is going to be the play area, but I have an idea for this one. So I want to use the theater for kids where they can put on like puppet shows, and then I wanted to build a wall here, and here I wanted to add some curtains. I'm adding the mounts and everything here, so then when we delete the walls, the curtains are gonna stay and Sims can walk through these, so that back there will be backstage. And the Sims 4 Growing Together has a bunch of these little like cardboard decor pieces that we're going to use as props. So like all of this stuff, maybe they've made to put on their little shows. I just think these things are like the cutest thing ever. There's also this cardboard rocket ship. So like all of their props are back there, and then over here, I'm gonna add a bunch of chairs. So if they have an audience, this is where they would sit and watch. Me and my sister, when we were kids, would do this all the time. Like put on little performances for literally anyone who would watch. Like if you were coming over for Christmas, you were getting a performance. So I also want to add other things in here like toys. Maybe one of our props can move over here so I can put an actual toy box. And maybe since they like to put on these productions, they're also movie fans. So I'm just gonna add some movie posters in here as well. All right, this is probably the most adorable room in the house. I love all our little props back there. We've also got our toy box so they can actually play, the puppet thing, and then a room back here for our audience. This is turning out so cute so far. We have, I think, one more room on the bottom floor. No, we have a bathroom as well. Okay, so for this room, this one leads to the outside, and it's the only way that you can get there. Like, I did that on purpose because I want it to be like a gaming room. It's also going to function as a storage shed, but there's these two new dartboards that came with like the reward system. So I'm going to add a couple of these side by side, but then I also wanted to add some like garage storage, like these. There's a hose we can add. There's like this shovel and other gardening tools. And this person is so organized that they even have room for not one, but two dartboards. We could also include some of the storage, like the wine storage from Horse Ranch. All right, so here's our storage shed that has been converted into like a gaming room, I guess. They're super organized. They've got everything they need in here. They know where everything is. And it's also a good place for hosting. All right, let's go finish off this bathroom here. And actually the Riviera retreat kit came with these curtains that I like. So I'm gonna use that. And the bistro kit came with this mirror, which we're going to use over our sink. For my appliances, I'm gonna use these ones from Growing Together. We'll use the bathtub and shower combo. My toilet can go here. And I feel like these bistro pictures are also really good bathroom pictures. I don't know why, something about them, I feel like I could see this happening in a bathroom. We'll do a little rug here, maybe like a plant on the sink. And I will need to include a potty for the toddler, but I think I'll keep that upstairs. So, okay, there is our bathroom number one. And I think next we're gonna go downstairs and do the basement. So maybe unpopular opinion, but my favorite kind of basement are the ones that are like not that great. Like I love those unfinished, nothing down there but old furniture. Maybe this is still too finished. Like I'm talking concrete, or maybe like an old carpet that was there when you moved in and like the family has no intention of ever changing it. I can't tell you how many memories I have of like just a crappy basement. That sounds horrible, but okay, like sleepovers as a kid, any video games or board games were played in the crappy basement. Guitar Hero played exclusively in basements only. And then when I got older, maybe it was just my friend group, but whoever had the crappiest basement was the house we were hanging out at. Actually, if we really want to take it there, my entire Sims career started on a computer worse than this in a crappy basement. So anyway, this is a weird rant. Let me know if anyone relates. I'm also adding like way more than the ones that I'm talking about, but there we go. This is going to be our basement. Even though there's not really much happening down here, we still have like a punching bag, a record player, the video game console, the computer. There's still stuff to do. There's always stuff to do in the crappy basement. Anyway, down here, I'm also going to just add like a shower, just any old shower, an older toilet, and just like an old sink. This is the bathroom in your house that you tell people not to use unless they have to. Like you are lucky if there's toilet paper down here. Okay, anyway, moving on. Let's go back upstairs. And I think we should start to do some bedrooms. So I managed to make 4 bedrooms here. I don't want any of them to share. I think we're gonna do 2 kids' bedrooms, a toddler bedroom, and a parent bedroom. So starting off with the first bedroom, I'm gonna use this bed from Discovery University. They can have one of the super nice computers too. Let's do this chair here from high school years. And then I think I want this one to be a little colorful. I'm gonna bring in a yellow dresser and we can do the matching end table both from base game. This could be the true movie lover. So I think I'm gonna add some posters all over. These ones are from Get Famous. They have a bunch of different swatches. We can add some posters like these on the wall, maybe a green rug in the middle with some yellow in it. And then for toys, I'm gonna use this school bus toy box. Maybe we could add the rocket lamp on here, some more posters. Oh, actually, I never noticed that was for It Takes Two, which is genuinely such a fun game. How did I never notice that before? I'm gonna add some more books on here, along with some more kid stuff, maybe a journal, maybe like a science project, some dream home decorator curtains. So here's our first kid's room. I feel like this might be a little bit of an older kid with all the posters and everything. They've got like a few different interests going on. Oh, maybe I could also add a ball, like a soccer ball over here. Cute. Okay, and then we have another room over here, and I think I'm gonna use this bed here from Growing Together. This matches really well with the debug rugs from Nifty Knitting. I'm adding this end table here. This is from Cool Kitchen, but it has little books on it. And then I really want to get this dollhouse in this corner. I've shrunk it down once and it'll still be functional this way, but it might be a little too big still. I think I'm gonna actually keep that and we can put it out into the main area. And then this nook can be a dresser with a teddy bear on it. And I think I want to give him one of these these small TV stands from Tiny Living. And then over here we could add some chairs, maybe also some pillows just like facing the TV. Oh, uni totally matches the vibe in here. And then maybe we'll just do some base game curtains. I'm adding a mirror with all the stickers on it, and we can add some little toy clutter on our end table. All right, here's our second kids room. Again, showing various interests on there with the posters. We've got some toys in here for them. We have a cute little hangout spot. Let's just do all the bedrooms at once. So let's move over to the toddler room. So I'm gonna use those same curtains from the Riviera kit, and I really like these. I know I've mentioned this before, but they're so pretty with those little handles. So we're gonna need a change table, and we're gonna need a toddler bed. So I don't really build for toddlers in The Sims 4 all that often, but when I do, I love making them feel warm and like calming. Growing Together has some cute little toys like these ones, which infants and toddlers can use. And we also have items like the birth certificate. There's this shelf here with the towels on it. And I guess I'm currently going for this cute like pastel theme. My favorite item to add for toddlers, the tablet, keeps them entertained for hours. And then I always like to put a chair in these like toddler rooms. So I'm adding this one. This is from Parenthood. We can put some of these towels on the wall and the little baby shoes. And also this base game shelf. Oh, we should do the rainbow. There was a rainbow here earlier. We're gonna keep the rainbow. And we can add some little toys on these shelves here too. Okay, so here is our toddler room. Super colorful. We've got some toys I added in here, a seating area for the parent, more toys, and we have the changing table. I threw a potty in here just so I didn't forget. But let's move on to the parent bedroom. I want this to be super relaxing for them. Maybe we'll use a green wallpaper, again from the Bistro kit. We'll use the Riviera kit curtains. Maybe we can add some chairs, like a seating area in here. Maybe we can do a big bookshelf in here, and it can just be a room where they like attempt to get away from the kids. Oh, we could do one of the framed TVs. This is so perfect for bedrooms. I'm adding a dresser over here from For Rent, and I realized I forgot to add laundry hampers, so I just went back and added those in all the rooms. And for skill items, I want to add some more relaxing ones, so I'm adding some cross stitching and also the knitting basket. Above my bed, I'm going to use these ones here from Growing Together, and then also from Growing Together, I wanted to have room for like family photos, like actual ones that Sims take. So I'm going to use these empty frames, and I'm going to put these in like my hallway, like over here. We can add more of the Growing Together statues and also some Dream Home Decorator clutter. And I'm going to use that lamp from Cats and Dogs that we use downstairs up here as well. All right, so here is our cozy parent bedroom. Still a couple of skill items in here. We have our TV, a nice little seating area over there. All we have left to do is this bathroom and the hallway. And for the bathroom, I'm just going to use some tile, I think, from Spot A. This one matches really well to that bistro flooring, although it still does bother me that it looks like the grid is on. I have room in here to add multiple things, so I'm going to do a bathtub in this corner. We can do a super nice shower there with a sink here, a mirror above. These bistro lights also make for really good bathroom lights. So I added a mirror over the bathtub. I'm going to do a toilet, I guess like over here on this diagonal wall beside the potty. All we need now is like some random bathroom art and also maybe like a robe with some towels. And I'm going to use these bistro curtains in here as well, just to try them out. Actually, they're kind of cute for bathroom or kitchen curtains. Okay, so here's our bathroom. This is really nice. I love the flooring. I love the colors that we used in here. All we really need to do now is pull together this hallway. I'm going to put my dollhouse over here in this corner. These spots here by the windows could be perfect reading nooks, so I'm going to add some chairs. Actually, let's use these ones so we're not blocking as much of the window. I think on this wall I might put another TV. Since I love watching movies, it's fitting that there's a lot of TVs. We can bring back that Dream Home Decorator purple in here. I'm adding more bookshelves in these corners. We'll just move over those pictures. We'll add some more kid clutter around, and maybe in the middle here we could do a games table. Okay, so we have the games table in here for like a family game night. We've got another TV. There's even more kids toys going on over here, like the doll houses. I added a creativity table back here because clearly they're creative. And that's that for our perfect family home in The Sims 4. I hope you guys liked this build video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know any build ideas you want to see me do in the future in the comment section down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.